very first city board touch. Kim Mung Phak Gang, master bus right there. Wow, what a huge lake. And this lake is bigger than Lake Merritt.
Is this man-made?
I don't know.
This is a pagoda, he said?
Yeah,
What is a pagoda?
another temple.
Oh, sorry.
You want chips here?
Yeah.
Oh, there's loaded. Mosquitoes.
We're like really small.
Mister?
Whoa, whoa, sorry, Grandpa. Hold on, okay? I'm gonna go down. Okay.
Yes, we go this way together.
Chị Ngài, nhà đi vào tầng tiếp theo.
Dang, there's so much stuff to read. If you sit here and read all this, it'll just be like forever. Every sign is like a different message or something.
It's obviously not important. You need to stop and tell us.
If you're a good reader, if you could actually read,
You can take pictures of everyone and then come back and read it later.
It's probably telling you how to live a good life.
Oh, wow. I need a picture of every one of those then. If that's true.
No, huh?
Wish it was that easy. You tell us how to live a good life, huh?
Yeah. Dang, this lake is so clean.
no,
It's so
it's
big.
so polluted.
It looks so clean.
Dad, did you see the other side? It's so polluted.
You think I have a cold right now.
Hey, that tour guide got a flag. They have a flag. We gotta look for our tour guide's hat.
He's a hat.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, can you stay down here with me to hear me better, please? Everyone can hear me when speaking like this? And now please stay here with me for 5 minutes. I would like to give you some information about pagoda, and then after that, I give you the times. You can take a walk around here, go inside there, take a photo later. You remember I mentioned before, this one the first stop on the tour we go to visit. You remember the name? Chen Kuo Pagoda. And Chen T-R-A-N Kuo Q-U-O-C. Chen means protect. Kuo means the country. Chen Kuo means pagoda protected the country in the past. When invader occupied Vietnam, you know this pagoda is the eldest pagoda in Hanoi. Original construction of this was built in 6th century by a Vietnamese king. Original building was built beside the river about 1 kilometer from here, but that building was destroyed by the tide from the river. The building you see right here, this one was rebuilt in 17th century. Now the pagoda is located beside the lake. You see very big lake here. You remember on the bus, I show you a little lake where John McCain was shown now, you remember? And this one is another one. The name of the lake here is West Lake. We call the West Lake because this one located at the west direction from city center. In Hanoi, there are over 20 lakes. All of them are the natural, no man-made. And this lake is the biggest lake in Hanoi. was like about 500 hectares. The main road around here about 15 kilometers long. I mentioned before, Vietnam is not a Buddhist country, you remember? And only 14% of population follow Buddhism. And the second thing I want to share with you right here, in Vietnam we have both. We have temples and pagodas. And in some countries near Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, temples is the Buddhist temples, right? But in Vietnam we don't have any Buddhist temples. Temples in Vietnam not in the Buddhism. Temples in Vietnam belongs to Vietnamese culture. Temples in Vietnam not dedicated to the Buddha. Temples in Vietnam dedicated to the God, to the saint, to the human but the famous people like the king, the queen, the national hero, or someone like that. Temples in Vietnam for everyone in the community of the village. And in Vietnam we have one more building is pagoda. This one is pagoda, similar temples in other countries. Pagoda in Vietnam belong to the Buddhism, pagoda dedicated to the Buddha. Pagodas where the monk live, but outside they have the same construction, same decoration, same architecture. That's why not many people know the way to recognize them. And the next one, please look at the main door. At the threshold, you see on the ground there have one step on the ground. Every temples, every pagoda, even when they come in at the main door, you have to step over a little step at the main door like that. Because when you're doing that, you need to bow down the knees to make the head down. Mean we have to pay the respect to the Buddha, pay respect to someone who they worship in the temple in our country. And the next one on the top of the building there, you know that one is the name of the pagoda, but not Brighton in Vietnamese. Letters up there look like Chinese, right? But the one is not Chinese. We call that one is Sino-Chinese. Sino-Chinese, similar Chinese, about 50 or 60% because pronunciations not in Vietnamese. Meaning of the words are different from Chinese also. But the reason why you see them here, because in Vietnam before 17th century, we did not have writing system language. We could speak, but we could not write out what we spoke before that. So before 17th century, we borrowed Chinese, but we changed some character from Chinese to create the new language, Sino-Chinese. We used them before 17th century. But nowadays, our language in the Roman alphabet letter, A, B, C, D, E, and you see the letters are down there. Because in 17th century, two missionaries, they came to Asia from Europe. They wanted to bring the Western culture to Asia. When they saw us use the Sino-Chinese, they created the new language with the Roman alphabet letters. We start using the Roman alphabet letters since 18th century. So even nowadays you see many Sino-Chinese letters in the temples, in the pagoda. We don't understand them. Only the monk who live inside pagoda can write out, they can read, but they cannot speak because not Chinese. And nowadays, Vietnamese people, we go to the temples, we go to pagoda twice per month. We use lunar calendar for that. You heard about lunar calendar? In the solar calendar, today is June 19th, right? But in the Vietnamese lunar calendar, today is still May 24th. May 24th today. When the people come here, they try to bring the offerings with them. You heard about the offerings? Offerings sometimes with the food, banana, apple, milk, water, coffee. And we offer Buddha something like that because we believe in karma. In the karma, we believe when we share something, we get something back. The life is sharing. We share something we have something back in the future. If we don't want to share something we have, nothing back. Nothing get back to you. And sometimes offerings like the money. Later on when they come in there, you see the boxes, you see the safe, where the people donate real Vietnamese currency in there. A lot of people donate some thousand American dollar for pagoda. Sometimes the people, they bring the fake money. You heard about fake money? Money made from the paper. We burn them away inside the house there for the Buddha. They believe when they give a Buddha the fake money, Buddha give them the good luck, success, and the happiness. Sometimes offerings like the animals. At the main gate, when they came in, they see some vendor, they sell the little fish, little turtle. Buddhists buy animals, but not for eating. They release the fish, turtle into the water, the bird in the air, because they believe when they do the good things with the animal, they get the good thing back in the future. But should not do that because a lot of the little fish will be bitten by the big fish in the lake. And the bird cannot fly away. I saw many dead birds on the ground here because they could not fly away. So we should not do that. Or vendor will recatch animals again, resell them again, like recycle business. And I mentioned before, inside pagoda here, the monk live. The monk live inside here whole year, whole life, until they pass away. When the monk pass away, the people cremate the body of the monk. After cremation, they build a tower, stupa, to keep the ashes, remain of the body in there. I will take you to the garden to see the tower later. Now you can go inside there to take a look something in there first. But inside the building there, please have your leave your shoes outside. Take off the cap, hat, sunglasses when you go in there. Should not do the photo in the holy place, please. Outside you can do the photo, but not inside the building, please. Outside here is the huge tree there. The tree name is Buda. Buda is the banyan tree family. In 1959, the first Indian president, Prasad, came to visit Vietnam. He offered President Ho Chi Minh the tree there. The people said this one was cut out from the mother tree in Portugal in India, where Buddha took the rest at the bottom to get enlightenment over 20 centuries ago. You go in there, then we come back here within 7 to 10 minutes. Then we go to second part together, please. Get it? Yeah, thank you, please.
Wow. So this is a tree that the Buddha sat under.
Yeah, no recording meaning you.